Here we are at Prairie Falls today in Post Falls in northern Idaho. Never been to this course before, but it's a beautiful day. It looks really good. We're going to start out today on a par 3. Once again today I'll be hitting all from the white, so I got about 152 to go. Starting out with a par 3, it's never done that before, but here's our hole. So I'll be shooting from the white tees with just a little bit behind us right here. And then looking up at our green, looks like we got some hazard there, sand trap on the left-hand side towards the rear. The fairway on this, if you end up rolling it, not getting a very good hit off of it, you're going to have, a pretty challenging lie on the way to this par 3. So we'll let these guys finish up there. We'll get our tee off, and well, welcome to Post Falls, and thank you for watching Outdoor Destinations, Pacific Northwest. All right, here we are, approach to the green, hole number 1, our par 3. So it's right next to the driving range, which is right there. If y'all can take a look over here on the right hand side, it is littered with foul balls. That fence just ain't doing it. Well, good hit, Hunch. This just got up on the dance floor. So looking like we're sloping from the rear back towards the front, and we do have, what is going on with my camera? There we go. And we do have that sand bunker back there in the rear on the right hand side. So I had a pretty good hit. I'm just over there off the side, so I'm just going to do a little bump and roll and see how we do. Try to get this par, first hole. Okay, hole number 2 here at Prairie Falls. From the white tees, we're going for 330. The course looks in pretty good shape today. The green there on number 1 was just really smooth. They got really good action. It's got some good roll. A little bit fast. It's going to be warm today. Let's go ahead and take a look down the fairway. So we got some people in front of us. It looks like we got some hazards there, some sand bunkers on the right-hand side, about a little bit on the approach there. Not mid-fairway, but kind of close. Looks like our right-hand side has got some hillsides on it, so if you end up with that slice, hopefully you get that bounce and roll back down to your fairway. Kind of wavy on our fairway, so you may end up getting a downhill lie, which is kind of difficult to hit. But yeah, I'm just going to go straight down the middle, try to get this in 4. Okay, so here we are, about middle fairway, hole number 2. Here's those sand hazards on the left-hand side of the fairway. You can see the green from here. It has lots of waves in it, and there's a ridge right in front of the flag. So I don't know if that's sand there or if it's just, I don't know, just a little hill hazard. The greens look pretty good. Like I said, they're wavy. So I did get a nice drive. I'm right here, right in front of the sand, and then kind of looking back at the tee boxes. Right back there is where we came from. The whole left-hand side of this fairway is lined with houses. Morning! So you want to kind of keep off to the right if you can. Okay, so here we are on the approach of the green on hole number 2 here at Prairie Falls. Lots of contour in this green. It slopes from the edges down to the center. And that bump I saw on the front of the green, it's just a bump. Balls are flying really good today. I pulled out my 6 from 160 back and hit the green and just kind of rolled right past it. So I'm gonna try to chip back up. There I am, right over there underneath that tree. Looks like if I can hit the back ridge here, it should roll on down towards the hole. So, see if I can do that. Okay, so looking down the fairway here on number 3, we got some sand hazards about mid-fairway on the left-hand side, and then a nice deep bunker on the right-hand side down towards the green. We got some people in front of us right now, so we're not really going to zoom in and show you from here. We'll get a shot of mid-fairway, and I'll let you know.
Okay, at the middle of fairway here, and there's the green. And there's sand on both sides. There's a sand there and a sand bunker there. And the flag is in the back on this one. Okay, and the tees were right back there, which is people there waiting. And this is my husband's gonna do a shot.
About 143 out, pulling my 8. strong, but yeah. Okay, here we are looking at the approach for hole number 3. Yeah, we're on 3. So here's the sand trap off to the right-hand side. Got some pretty steep banks here. So if you end up close to that, good luck. Looking at the green here, we got a ridge right in the middle. So it looks like it flows. Oh, nice hit, hon. She just bounced right next to that hole there. I got a ridge right in the middle, so you want to get on the top tier. Or else you're going to be putting up and over that camelback. All around the green, we got some high banks. I overshot just a tad. I'm just a little bit past the flag right there. And then if you really go over, you got some tall grass and weeds and stuff to dig through to try to find your ball. All right, I'm on pace for par. Okay, so hole number 4 here, I got 402 to get to my green. This thing way dog's leg off to the right-hand side. Let's take a look down the fairway. Again, we got our left-hand side with a lot of banks on it, a lot of contour to the fairway here, and on the left-hand side. Right-hand side, if you move over here just a little bit, we can just get a glimpse of a sand bunker there on our right-hand side. But it's about, I used my laser, there was a guy standing over there, it's about 270 yards away. So, you know, I think a good landing spot is just probably about 240. So if you can drive, you know, if you get to 240 with your drive, you're probably in a good position to see the green. We don't know yet. All we saw is the map on the scorecard, so we'll give you a shot at middle fairway. Okay, here we are about middle fairway, hole number 4. There's that sand hazard that was on the right-hand side, and this thing really takes that right-hand turn. So right up over there is our green with our red flag in it. And it looks like we got some sand hazards on the right-hand side, way up over there, and kind of a hill on the left. So yeah, we made the turn. Give you a shot back over here. Right over there are our tee boxes. Okay, here's our green on number 4. We got the red flag, and it is right towards the front, sloping down towards the approach. Got the sand hazards here on the right-hand side front and right-hand side rear. Left-hand side just got some hills. So if you hit the hill and come on back, you might bounce into the green. From 167, man, I had a good hit. I'm about 10 to 12 feet away from making my birdie. So I never make it on film, but I'm gonna have Sis film it. See if I make my birdie here on hole number 4. Okay, birdie putt, hole number 4. Oh
Man, that was really close.
Okay, hole number 5 here, Prairie Falls and Post Falls. It is a par 3 going for 199. I actually put my scope on it, and I am 209 to the flag. It's a white flag, so about middle green. Let's go ahead and take a look down the fairway. So on the left-hand side, we got some banks, some indigenous grass there. You want to not end up in there, searching for your ball. Up towards the green on the right-hand side, looks like we got a pot sand bunker with some pretty high banks getting back towards the green. A nice big backstop all around the back of it there. And looks like it's sloping from the back towards the front. All right. Okay, checking out the green here on number 5. Oh, okay, so me and Sis both went the right-hand side. That's my drive right over there. Sitting in the grass. Sis, hit the green and roll. Oh, you're not in the sand. You're just up against the bank. Sweet.
Oh, I don't need this.
So right-hand side towards the back's got the sand bunker. Looks like we have a 2-tiered green here. So it's kind of flat up in the back. Then we have a ridge, about 3/4 of the way from the approach, and then rolls back down towards the front. There's that high bank in the back, another bank on the left-hand side. And then looking back over towards our tee boxes there, that's where we started from. Okay, hole number 6 here is a par 4 going 396 from the whites. Slight dog leg off to the right, not as bad as over there. I think it was on number 4. So just kind of looking down the fairway, kind of a little valley down there. Right hand side has got the hills that were, it seems to be a theme here at Prairie Falls. Is one side's got the hills, the other side's, you know, a little bit flatter there. Got a sand trap there about, right way down the fairway on the right hand side. And then looks like our green is elevated green and well protected. We can just barely see the blue flag over that last hill there, so the pin's going to be towards the back. Man, I'm just going to try to get out of that valley up on the other side, and we'll give you a shot middle of fairway and give you a better look at what the green looks like. Okay, here we are, middle of fairway, about hole number 6. We're looking up towards the green there. There's our sand bunker on the right-hand side, just about mid-fairway. And there's our green up there. It's elevated, and you can just see the lip of a sand bunker there on the left-hand side front. High bank in the back of the green, so if you got an aggressive hit, go a little too far, you should still be able to chip down back towards the flag there. Looking back where we came from, so this is slight dog leg to the right, and there's our tee boxes right over there. Okay, here we are looking at the approach for the green on 6. Like I said, elevated green. Here's our sand bunker off on the right-hand side here. So pretty flat green. A little bit of a ridge here on the left-hand side, but pretty much looks pretty flat. Maybe a little bit of pitch from the back towards the front there. And there's that high bank in the rear. Okay, hole number 7 here, Prairie Falls, going for 343 from the whites. This one's got to carry. We got to get over some grass. So we're going to walk over, check out from the white tees. We'll give you a view of what we can see from the tee box. So looking on down the fairway, again, we got some people in front of us. We're just going to chill out for a little bit. But we've got to carry the grass here, unless you can pinpoint that little tiny skinny strip along the cart path. If you can do that, good luck. Looks like it's elevated, so we're going to be going uphill from the tee box over towards the green. And I believe once we get to the green, there's a sand trap there on the right hand side. We'll give you a shot middle of fairway and a better shot of the green when we get there. Here we are, middle fairway, hole number 7. Got the sand trap there on the right hand side of our green. Again, with the high bank all towards the back, and looks like it's got a dip right in the front of it on the approach. I am about, well, I don't know how far back I am. I haven't shot it yet, but I'll find out. Let's give you a shot back towards the tee boxes. So there's the grass we got to carry, and right back over there are the tee boxes. Okay, here we are looking at the green, number 7. So yeah, it's on a little plateau there. You know, it's pretty interesting fairway. There's a big old pothole there. There's a high ridge there. So they really make a lot of contours on this course, which is pretty cool. There's our sand trap on the right-hand side of this green. And again, the high bank in the back. Anything on the right-hand side is gone. There's railroad tracks down there and pretty tall weeds. I would say just let it go, pull another ball. That's me sitting in the sand. Ooh, nice hit, hon. Ooh, good hit. Okay, here we are, number 8. This is our last par 3 on the front 9. After this, we get a par 5. It says I got 121 from the white tees, but I just hit it with my laser and it's 118 away. It's right there. Let's take a look. So we got a little bit of a valley in between the tee box and the green. We got a sand bunker there on the right hand side. Once again, we have the high banks towards the back of the greens there. Looks like it's sloping from the back down towards the front. Oh man, you know, on this one today, wherever the pin location, aim for the center of the green. I'm probably going to use my approach wedge and just pop it right over that little valley. So here's our green, hole number 8. So yeah, it looks like it's got a ridge in the middle, kind of, I guess you call it a bump. It's going from the back towards the front and then the left towards the right, which if you get a little too far right, you end up in the sand bunker right there on the right hand side. Centered pin location, pretty spacious green. This is a pretty good one. Okay, hole number 9 here. It's the last one on the front side. Is our first par 5 of the day, going for 531 yards. Take a look down the fairway. It's a little elevated here, so we want to get up over that second rise there. You can see. Try to get into the center. It looks like it's going to dogleg off to the left on this one. Right hand side, up a little further on the fairway, we can see that sand bunker there. And I don't really know what we got going off on the left, but I think that would be your best bet. From the tee boxes here, I'm going to try to just kind of go over the card path and stay on the left hand side. It just looks like a way better approach. Another thing about number 9 up here, let's look around this way. You can kind of see the first couple, well, the last couple holes of the front 9. You know, down here below us, I think this is number 7 here, and then 8 was our 3, and then 6 and 5, and yeah, you got a pretty good view here. And also beautiful Post Falls, Idaho. All right, let's do this par 5. We'll see you on the back 9. Okay, here we are, just about middle fairway, hole number 9. So looking up ahead, we got our first water hazard of the day. Looks like a pretty good pond there on the right hand side and a pretty skinny approach. I am on a hillside right over there, that green one, right before the brown one. So I got a pretty difficult shot. Got to lie on right on the side of the hill. Anything on the right hand side of this is gone. There's a driving range right below us. So let's look back over towards the tee boxes. Right over there, our tee boxes where we came from. And got a pretty good fairway. We're heading uphill.
Really crazy.
Okay, here's a shot number 9 of our green. Pretty spacious green. Looks like it's got a flat spot in the left rear, and then everything else funnels back down towards this lake here. There's a couple of the local residents soaking up the sunshine, taking a dip. What's up, duck? They got a cool little waterfall over there. I had, you know, I'm on my 4th shot on this par 5. There's my ball sitting right over there. So I just want to get it up on that upper tier, try to get it in for my par. Left hand side of this has a sand trap there. Pretty high banks trying to get back up towards the green. And then again, just the high banks in the back. And look, trees. Awesome. Okay, hole number 10 here. First one on the back side. It's a par 4 going for 335 from the white tees. Looking down the fairway, it's a slight dogleg off to the right hand side. Pretty flat the fairway, not a lot of elevation changes. Looks like we got the lone pine right out there on the right hand side. Looks like if you can just kind of get near that, you'll be lined up really, really good for the hole. I can see the flag from here. It's a red flag. It looks like it's the green's protected by some sand bunkers. We'll give you a shot middle fairway, and we'll see you on the green. Okay, here we are, middle fairway, hole number 10. Looking up towards the green. We got some sand in the rear there. Red flag is close, so and you really got to try to get into that sand today. We also got a sand bunker left hand side in the shade of those trees there, so you want to watch out for that. Looks like a pretty flat green, if anything, going slightly from the back towards the front and the left down towards the right. You want to watch your drive on this one. There's a cemetery right over here on the right hand side from the tee boxes, and I'll give you a shot back there. There's the tee boxes right there. So this thing just has a slight dog leg off to the right hand side. That's middle fairway number 10. We'll see you on the green. Okay, here we are taking a look at the green on number 10. So sloping from left down to the right hand side. There's a sand bunker that, well, we saw a little bit of it, but man, this thing is gigantic. It's getting bigger as we're getting closer. Got some pretty high banks here trying to get back onto the green. You know, one thing is there's a couple rocks in there. You know, one thing I've noticed about the sand here at Prairie Falls, it's pretty hard, you know, when you get in there. So it's hard to really get that shovelful out and throw the sand out with your ball. You want a little more controlled hit than that. And there's a sand bunker off to the on the rear. So me and Sis both made the green. We're Oh, crap. I would say we're 25, 30 feet away, putting downhill.
That was real good.
Well, here we are, hole number 11. This is par 3 on the backside. So we're going for 161 from the white tees. It's kind of cool they got this little bench here because sometimes you get bunched up on the par 3s waiting for people to get finished. But that is not the case for us today. Let's take a look on down the fairway. So pretty good wide open green. We got that high bank in the back, which we've come accustomed to here at Prairie Falls. Got a sand trap on the left and the right hand side of the front of the green. Looks pretty flat, pretty wide open. I'd say your best bet here is just a center green shot. Try to get your par. Okay, here we are on the green on number 11. I'm gonna give a shot back towards the tee boxes. They're right over there. Really spacious green here. Lots and lots of room. Again, the high bank in the back, sand trap on the right hand side, sand trap over there on the left. Oh, almost, hon. She had a good shot. Looks like we got a little bit of a ridge in the center, and then pretty much feeds from the back towards the front. Okay, hole number 12 here is a par 5. It's 450 from the white tees. Let's go and take a look on down the fairway. This one looks pretty straightforward. Nice flat fairway there. Not a lot going on. We got houses on the left hand side, but they're pretty far out of reach unless you really hit that errant shot. We can see the flag from here. We can see the green. You can tell that the green is surrounded by a nice high sand bunker there on the left hand side and a real deep one back towards the rear. We'll give you a shot center of fairway here and then a shot from the green here. Hole number 12. So here we are about middle fairway, hole number 12, looking at the green there. Oh, nice hit, hon. Here she goes right down the middle of the fairway. So there's that sand bunker on the left hand side. Like I said, pretty high banks to get up out of there. There's a deep one there right in the rear and another one right over there on the right. Fairway's pretty flat, not a lot going on the fairway, nice and wide, big fairway. And then looking way back over here, there's our tee boxes right there. That's where we came from. Pretty straightforward. There are houses on your right hand side, but I never feel like so far we haven't felt like any of the houses here on this course are in the way. What do you think? Good course?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, we like this one. So we'll see you on the green here in number 12. Okay, here's a good look at the green here on 12. So there's that sand bunker on the left-hand side, the one towards the back, and there's one I guess we did see it a little bit from the fairway. There's the one on the right. Huge green. This thing is massive. Again, slopes from the back towards the front. Blue flag, we got a pin location towards the rear. There's my third hit, so I am probably 20-25 feet away. I'm trying a new putter today. I'm not making any excuses, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, hole 13. This is a par 4 going for 348 from the whites. So this is it's obscured green, let's call it that. I think it's a straight shot, but we got some trees in our way. So looking right in front of us, I think those are plum trees and that really taller tree, that's a pine. If you can, I don't know, you can see this, the left-hand side of that thing, all the branches are pretty bare, so I think a lot of balls have been through that. But that's kind of what you want to do. You want to get a right-hand slice and kind of go up and around that way is what it looks like. You got a lot of room on the right-hand side. There's a couple houses over there, but the out-of-bounds markers are way back. So again, a really errant shot would put you at a house. You don't want to hit a house. They get upset. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to get as close to the side of those trees as I can, middle of fairway, and then give me a good look at the green from there. We'll give you a shot middle of fairway. Okay, here's a look middle of fairway, hole number 13, looking at the green. So I am on the left-hand side. I tried to cut those trees. We got a little bit of wind out here today, so it kept me pretty straight. I don't see any sand or any hazards there, and our green just looks like it pitches back from the back towards the front. We got the red flag, so our hole is towards the front there. Pretty good fairway, not a lot of hazards or bumps or hills or anything like that. And give you a shot on back towards the tee boxes right back there. So I'm 140 out, been hitting heavy today, so man, I'm gonna go for my 8, see if I can stay close. I've been over hitting all day, so let's see how this goes. Nice. Look at that. Come on the green, baby.
Good.
Okay, let's take a look at the green here on 13. Man, this thing again is huge. A lot of room in the back. They got the pin towards the front here today. So, oh, that's just extra space. It looks like it's got a couple of levels, about maybe 3 levels to it. There's an upper level there, then a ridge drop, and then right towards the front is another ridge drop. My 8, again, I'm just kind of hitting heavy. I went a little bit further than the pin, so I got a long putt to get here, but I get 2 of them to make my par.
Good putt.
Okay, number 14 here at Prairie Falls is a par 3, and man, we got some water hazards coming up. We'll show you that. I'll be hitting 156, it says, from the white, so I put a laser on it from the card path here, and I'm about 189. So let's walk over, let's take a look at what we got going on. So yeah, you're out here kind of on your own little island and aiming for that green there. Looking up at the green, you can see what's going on. Sand bunker on the right, one on the left, and then a deep one looks way in the back there. Looks like a pit. We'll give you a better shot of the green. Of course, there will be no middle of fairway shot unless we had scuba gear and a boat, and we could show you that, but ain't gonna happen. We'll give you a shot of the green when we get there. Okay, here's a look at our green here at number 14. So there's the sand bunkers on the left-hand side, left-hand rear, big high bank all the way around this thing, and a big old sand bunker there on the right. Looks like it's got a ridge going in the middle, and from the middle slopes back down towards the front, and middle back towards the rear. Okay, hole number 15 here is our second par 3 in a row. So I'm going with 148 from the white tees. So far the numbers have been pretty correct on the tee box placements and to the greens. It's just the flag placements that are different. So we'll get over there and we'll take a look at it. Man, I would call this a sand city if I had to name this hole. Take a look. Massive, and I mean massive sand bunker there on the right hand side. Bleeds off into the fairway, got some high banks there, and it's all uphill from there. Looking at the green, we got a bank there on the right hand side, a little bit of banks there on the left. Looks like a pretty flat green. Blue flag puts us towards the rear. Looks like it's got a ridge in the middle, flattens out in the back, and then from the middle back towards the front looks like we're leaning. Okay, here's a look at the green on 15. Man, sis made the sand trap. Look at that thing. It's like a beach. Oh, nice chip, hun. She's rolling nicely towards the flag. So, moderate sized green here. Looks like it's a little higher in the back, kind of flattens out, and then dips down there towards the front. Got a high bank on the right, and pretty much banks all the way around it, except for right here on this left-hand side. My drive was pretty good. I'm putting from here. Okay, hole number 16 here, going for 364. This one is just as plain Jane. So let's take a look on down the fairway. It's pretty flat, pretty easy, pretty level. We got tree hazards over here on our right-hand side, and then the left-hand side looks way open. If you got that super bomber drive, you want to watch out for the sand bunkers there, left-hand side. But man, they are way down the fairway. just a nice centered shot here, and you're looking pretty good. Looks like if you're lining up on the white tees where we're at right here, you know, just stay up the right hand side, stay out of those trees there, try to get a little bit center or left if possible, and you should be lined up really well. We'll give you a shot from center fairway. Okay, here we are about center fairway, hole number 16. And let's take a look on back to the tee boxes where we started. So they are right there where those signs are. Like I said, pretty straightforward, pretty plain Jane fairway here, nice and flat. It's actually a pretty nice one to play. I'll flag it. I think I'm, I don't know. I'll get the laser on it and figure out where I am. But looking up towards the green, so we got sand traps there on the right hand side. Looks like a double. Maybe it's a peanut shape. Anyway, you got your right hand side protected. Left hand side looks really open, and it looks like a pretty spacious green. We are dealing with the red flag, which means the hole's towards the front of the green. So you got a lot of room in the back there to play with in case you got you're hitting heavy today like I am. So yeah, let me shoot this, see how far it is, and we'll see you on the green. Okay, here we are looking at the green and number 16. Here's that sand bunker on the right hand side, and man, is it deep. If it had water, you could go fishing in there. Looks like a pretty spacious green. Looks like it's kind of rolling from the center to the right and the left, and from the back towards the front. I elected to play the safe shot. I'm over here on the left hand side, so I just want to chip up on over there close and see if I can put this thing in for par. Low ball. Okay, here we are, number 17. It is a par 4 going for 305 from the whites. Man, let's take a look. So, looking on down our fairway, man, we can spend more time in the sand here than David Hasselhoff. That's my Happy Gilmore reference forever. I ain't doing any more. Anyway, got a narrow opening right in the center, man, that you're kind of aiming for. Anywhere else with a decent drive, and you are in the sand. So, sand bunkers on the right, sand bunkers on the left, and it looks like they continue on down the fairway. If you can clear the ones on the left-hand side, it looks like you don't really have a lot of problems continuing on to the green. But the right-hand side looks like sand bunker after sand bunker after sand bunker. One thing about Prairie Falls, you don't really want to get stuck in the sand because the sand's a little tough. You could use some tilling. So, man, nice centered shot, controlled shot. Maybe a little more accuracy than distance on this one. Try to get in the middle there or clear that sand bunker off on the left. All right, 17 here, looking up about middle of fairway. You can see the two sand bunkers here that give you that narrow opening. I actually had a pretty good drive. I'm right there on the edge of that sand bunker, so you can see all the ones on the right hand side all the way up to the green there. Looking at the green, got a sand bunker on the right hand side right over there, and then everything else looks like it just kind of slopes from the back towards the front. Lots of room on the left hand side. Okay, looking at the green here, number 17. Yes, looks definitely coming from the back towards the front. I had a really good hit, actually a little bit heavy, but all day today that's kind of been what I'm doing. I'm back there. So I got a downhill putt. Hate the downhill putts because they never seem to stop. But I'm gonna be putting, trying this for birdie. Okay, hole number 18. This is a par 5, 504. This is our grand finale. So this hole kind of goes straight, jogs off to the right, and then straightens out again. It's kind of a lightning bolt. So we can only see what we can see. Anything on the right-hand side is going out of bounds over a fence, probably hitting a house or a house under construction. Man, I would say just nice and straight down the fairway so you can make that right-hand cut, and then we may have to lay up from there. We'll give you a shot center fairway. Okay, here we are, middle fairway, number 18, looking up towards the flag. We got some water hazard, comes back into play, and well, it's all on the left-hand side. Right-hand side looks pretty good with some banks around it. Coming back on the fairway, like I said, this is a par 5, makes kind of a lightning bolt shape. Can't show you our tee boxes from here because they are way back there. yeah, maybe we can catch a glimpse of the red tee box there just over that little hill next to that pine way back there. So yeah, I'm on my third hit. Use my fairway. I am way up there. I got to go see what kind of position I'm in, but I think I'm looking pretty good. Okay, here's a look at our green on number 18. So right over there is a little creek you got to get over right on the approach. Then you finally hit the apron. There's our water hazard off to the left hand side and a big sand bunker off to the back left. Green looks like it's sloping from maybe from the left on down to the right. And man, really big green. Nice way to finish this up. Put you right back to the clubhouse. All right, well, there's 18 holes in Prairie Falls Golf Course in Post Falls. Wow, we really enjoyed ourselves today. This is a really good course. You know, just a lot of different holes, a lot of different features. They weren't really long. Par fives were good, especially number 18 was pretty neat with the creek in the way and the water hazard on the left-hand side. Had a great day, really good day. Hitting the irons heavy. It's kind of warm today. I think that has something to do with it. You know, there's a lot of houses in the way, or on the course, never really felt like they were in the way. It's really laid out well, kind of like a Highlands when we played there. I would definitely suggest coming out to Prairie Falls and playing 18 and having a good time here. Everyone was really friendly and it was great. You know, you don't have to love golf. It's just a cool place you get to go and the people you get to golf with. We'll see you next time on Outdoor Destinations PNW.